Good day, happy travelers. Today we are talking about Royal Caribbean's shore excursions for Mazatlan, Mexico. So if you're watching this, you might be thinking about booking a cruise that makes a stop in Mazatlan. And as you know, Royal Caribbean makes it pretty difficult to see what shore excursions are available. Purpose of this video is to, well, show you what's available. We'll show you what the cost is presently, what kind of the sales are, how they fluctuate, and as well as any limited availability. I'm going to be on Navigator of the Seas for June 13th. So these are the stops for my port of call. And as you look at the overview here, which is pretty much the picture just showing the cost, you'll see some without a 10% off and some with no percent off. And the prices will vary pretty much like gas. You know, when you go and get gas, the prices are up and down. The most I've ever seen is 35% off. And right now, I don't have anything that's sold out. And this cruise is about 3 months away. And nothing with limited availability. So that's good. So meaning, if you're thinking about doing one of these, you should be, pretty good waiting to do whatever it is that you want to do. Let's start here. Highlights an Old Town trolley tour. So we got a departure time at 9:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m., 3 hours long, and I don't see any noted height, age, or weight limitations. Although, if you do have folks in your party that have some mobility concerns, those with wheelchairs should not select this tour. So feel free to, I'll always scroll down to the bottom. Feel free to pause and read those just to make sure you are making the right decision for your group. How about a canopy adventure? That means zip line. 174 per guest, 5 hours long, leaves at 8:30 in the morning and 10 in the morning. Minimum age is 12, minimum height 48 inches, and maximum weight's 250. Question we get a lot of time in the cruise forums, whether it's Facebook, Reddit, etc., is do they weigh you? In my experience, I've been on many of these. I've not seen people be weighed, but especially when it comes to ziplining, that is if posted for a reason. If something happens, well, I suggest we adhere to the signs. So if you might be wondering, well, hey, 248, this is kind of day 4, hitting the windjammer a lot of MDRs, extra desserts, ice cream machines, etc. I might be 252. And again, it's 250 for a reason. So maybe, I don't know, bring a couple extra fiber pills and, I don't know. That's my advice. I don't know if it's helping. But anyway, if you want a zip line, there you go. Hey, what about just the highlights of the city? The express version, $34.99 for adults, $25 for kids, 3 hours long, leaves at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. And here's everything you're going to see. Feel free to pause to read the words, but in an express format, you're going to see the highlights of the town. And there you go. And guests with limited mobility concerns, there's the notes here, and as well as some other warnings about being in a foreign country, very similar to if you were to go to any city in the United States. Just make sure you're well aware of where you should be and where you shouldn't be, and life is typically good. How about salsa margaritas? I might be better at salsa after a margarita, but I'm always good at the other salsa if you give me a chip. A little bit of jokes for you. The coffee's kicking in. It's early in the morning, 101 per adult, 92 for kids, 5.5 hours long, 10:30 in the morning departure. Minimum age is 6 a.m. Alcohol. Some ports will let you drink at 18. They'll call it out. Otherwise, if it's not noted, Royal Caribbean's policy is 21. Now, if you have somebody in your group, 18, 19, 20, a little eager to get a head start on, adulthood, this one, it looks like it's 21, so that's just default. Ensenada had several that was 18. Beach resort getaway and lunch. Here we go. 84 for an adult, 59 for kids. You just want to go to the beach for 5 hours, leaves at 9:30 in the morning. You're going to get on a bus, go to the beach, pause to read those details if you want. There you go. Tours not recommended for guests prone to heat stroke, back pain, as well as other items there. Again, feel free to pause, read those restrictions. Pay attention to the tides. It might be busier on the weekends, which most beaches are. How about a Sierra Madre tour? Want to go look at some architecture? $83 per adult, $79 for kids. 7 hours long. Leaves at 8:30 in the morning. Minimum age is 12, and you are going to be looking at 3 different villages. So you can pause to read those details about what you will see. And lunch and drinks are included. Alcohol may be available. Here it talks about cobblestones. Must be able to get on the bus with no help. So feel free to pause to read those additional restrictions if you're looking on going on the Sierra Madre tour. How about a kayak adventure? Now, I've realized that I'm not a kayaker. $104 per guest, 3 hours long, leaves at 9:30, maximum weight 250, minimum age is 14, and you are going on a kayaking adventure around Deer Island. Pause to read if that is what you're into, and we'll go on. How about an old Mazatlan walking tour? $43 for an adult, $34 for kids, 4 hours long, leaves at 8:45 in the morning, minimum age is 6, and you're going to be walking around looking at this stuff, and then it just says, hey, you're going to see some more stuff. And if you get motion sickness, and you would know at this point because Mazatlan is a couple days down in the cruise itinerary, you will know if you're motion sickness prone at this point in the journey. So there you go. How about a catamaran cruise off the coast? $56, and there you go. That's the catamaran. $56 per adult, $29 for kids. 1 hour and 15 minutes long. Leaves at 9:15 in the morning, and you are going to go look at whatever they show you to look at. Pause to read that. Unlimited bar and unlimited drinks. Food is not included, but a life vest is mandatory. They don't guarantee sea life, by the way. How about a lighthouse hike? There you go. You're going to be hiking there. So if that looks like fun to you, $43 for adults, $34 for kids, 3 hours long, 8:30 a.m. is the departure, and you are going to be walking. And there you go. Those are some of the details about that. How about a sightseeing open bus tour? $838 for an adult, $29 for kids, 2.5 hours long, leaves at 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. And you are going to be seeing sights in an open top bus. I won't overcomplicate it. Pause to read more if you want, but that is the gist. How about a Mexican show and some shopping? $70 for an adult, $61 for kids, 4 hours long, leaves at 8:30. You're going to get on a bus, and you are living the dream. Limited mobility concerns. Just make sure you can get on and off the bus. Keep going here. How about a shopping and beach escape? Maybe a little bit of both. $89 for an adult, 5 hours long, leaves at 9 a.m. And you will do those items listed there. Pause to read more. And again, make sure you can get on and off the bus. Want to see a Stone Island beach? There you go. That's it. And a tropical lunch. $98 for an adult, $88 for kids, 6 hours long, leaves at 8:30 in the morning. Minimum age is 6. And you're going to see some landmarks and enjoy some lunch. Pause to read more. And those are some of the mobility concerns. Pause to read those. Deer Island Day, $151 for an adult, $97 for kids, 5 hours long, leaves at 10:30. Minimum age is 8. And you are going to go off to Deer Island for the day to see those items listed there. And for mobility concerns, if you're going to be swimming, you should know how to swim. I always enjoy that detail. Flavors of Mazatlan. How about, maybe you don't want to go to a beach and hike maybe you just want to eat. $159 for an adult, $99 for kids, 6 hours long, leaves at 9. Minimum age is 12, maximum age is 80, minimum weight 20, maximum weight 250, minimum height 20, maximum height 100 inches. Okay, Google, how many feet is 100 inches?
100 inches is equivalent to 8 feet 4 inches.
8 feet 4 inches. So if you are higher than that, you cannot have the flavors of Mazatlan. I apologize. But hopefully you are good at basketball. You can just do whatever you need to do there. Because that's a lot of money. How about the Grand Aquarium? $129. We're thinking about doing this one. 5 hours long, leaves at 9 a.m. Maximum weight's 250. And why, I don't know, but they posted it there. Why I can't look at an aquarium being over 250, I don't know. So maybe I'm not doing this one. All right. Sea Turtle Sanctuary visit, $200 6 hours long, leaves at 9 a.m., and it takes you out to a turtle sanctuary. Man, won't be doing that one. And there is some notes here for those with disabilities and mobility concern. Magic Town, $88 for an adult, 5 hours long, leaves at 8:30. Board your bus and go take a look at the Magic Town. And tours not recommended for those with wheelchairs. And there is walking over uneven surfaces. And the last one in Mazatlan, how about a catamaran cruise? And then whenever you're out done cruising, go in and swim. 106 for an adult, 70 for kids, 5 hours long, leaves at 9. Maximum age is 80, minimum weight 20, maximum weight 250, minimum height 20. And again, if you're over 8 foot, 100 inches, this is not for you. Other items here, anytime you get on one of these boats, there's just a myriad of details and advisements. And all right, so this is what Royal Caribbean has available. If you are into maybe saving money and researching options, you can always go to Viator. On average, you can save between $35, $50+ per person. And there might be some stuff here that's sold out or other things that just aren't listed. But in the world of travel, this is called risk and reward. Your reward is you're saving money. The risk is if you're not back by the time that ship says you need to be back, you might be what we like to call on TikTok a pier runner. So it's all risk and reward. So but hey, if you can plan carefully and have backup plans like an Uber, Lyft, something that can get you from wherever you're at to the cruise port in time, give yourself ample time, should not be a problem. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you travel safe.